Look up at Saturn, the jewel of our solar system, its magnificent rings casting shadows into the darkness. Around this giant, dozens of moons circle endlessly. Some are small fragments of rock, others giants like Titan. But among them, hidden in the cold outer reaches, lies a frozen pearl, a world so dazzling, so mysterious, it has captured the imagination of astronomers everywhere. This world is Enceladus. At first glance, Enceladus seems fragile, almost insignificant. Just 313 miles across. It is tiny compared to Earth's moon. Yet what makes Enceladus extraordinary is not its size, but its brightness. Unlike any other body in the solar system, Enceladus reflects nearly 90% of the sunlight that touches it. Imagine that, a celestial mirror shining in the night, glowing like a diamond against the black canvas of space. But brightness hides mystery. The icy crust, smooth and white, tells us that Enceladus is alive in a way few moons are. Not alive with forests, oceans, or creatures, but alive with motion, with energy, with change. Its surface gleams like new snow, constantly renewed by processes deep within. Why is this tiny moon not just another dead piece of rock? What secret fuels its shine? The answer lies beneath the ice. Voyager first glimpsed Enceladus in the early 1980s, but it was Cassini, decades later, that revealed the truth. Cameras peered into the icy surface, capturing cracks, ridges, and strange plumes bursting from its south pole. What were these fountains? Could this frozen world hide a warm ocean? Perhaps even life itself? Suddenly, Enceladus was no longer just a moon. It was a mystery begging to be solved, a story of ice, fire, and maybe survival. So join this journey. We will dive into its frozen crust, explore its geysers, and uncover why scientists call it one of the best places to search for life beyond Earth. Far from the warmth of the sun, Enceladus exists in the cold darkness of the outer solar system. Here, sunlight is weak, faint, only a fraction of what Earth receives. On its surface, temperatures plunge to extremes almost unimaginable. -394 degree F, that's -201 degree C. Colder than any ice storm we can endure. Nothing could survive here, right? Nothing could breathe or grow or thrive under such frozen silence. Yet, as we stare closer, something feels different about this world. The surface, so white, is not ancient like Mercury's craters or the moon's scarred plains. Instead, it is smooth, young, freshly painted by forces below. Cracks run across it, like veins glowing faintly against the icy shell. These are not the marks of a dead world. These are the scars of change. Enceladus is trapped in a cosmic dance with Saturn. Tidal forces from the giant planet stretch and pull the moon, heating its interior, churning its hidden depths. This invisible tug-of-war keeps Enceladus alive, generating energy where none should exist. It is this energy that fuels the wonders to come. From space, Cassini's instruments watched as the moon's icy surface reflected sunlight like polished glass. Shadows stretched across craters half buried in snow-like frost. It looked cold, silent, lifeless. But then the South Pole came into view, and there, rising against the darkness, were fountains, geysers, sprays of water erupting miles into space. Could it be? Could there be liquid water beneath this icy shell? The answer was a breathtaking yes. Imagine standing on Enceladus' South Pole. The ground beneath you creaks, groans, as if alive. From giant cracks, known as tiger stripes, fountains erupt into black sky. Not smoke, not dust, but water. Columns of icy particles and vapor shooting upward, glittering in Saturn's distant light. A cosmic snowfall spraying into space, endlessly feeding Saturn's rings. Cassini flew through these plumes, daring to taste them. Its instruments captured something incredible. Water vapor, icy grains, salts, and organic molecules. This tiny frozen moon was not just spitting ice. It was revealing the building blocks of life itself. How could this be? Underneath its frozen crust lies a vast ocean, kept liquid by the heat of Saturn's gravitational pull. The plumes were not random. They were whispers from that hidden ocean, spraying into the universe like cosmic invitations. If water, heat, and organic molecules exist there, could life also find a way? Could microbes, alien to us but familiar in their struggle, live in the shadows of Enceladus' dark seas? Think about it. A world so far from the sun, a world bathed in ice, yet hiding liquid oceans. Earth's oceans are filled with hydrothermal vents, places where life thrives without sunlight, surviving on chemical energy. Could the same story be playing out here? Could Enceladus, a tiny moon smaller than Texas, be one of the best chances humanity has of finding life beyond Earth? Suddenly, this little icy sphere became not just a moon, but a destination, a beacon calling us to return. Beneath that icy crust, thicker in some places and thinner in others, scientists discovered the unimaginable, an entire global ocean. Not pockets of water, not scattered lakes, but a hidden sea stretching beneath the entire moon. Picture it, a dark ocean, miles deep, trapped beneath ice. An ocean warmed not by sunlight, but by energy from below, by hydrothermal vents spewing heat, minerals, and nutrients into the abyss. On Earth, these places teem with life, with strange creatures glowing in the dark, feeding on chemistry instead of light. Could Enceladus hold the same? Gravity measurements confirmed it. Cassini mapped tiny wobbles in Enceladus' orbit, proving the shell was floating atop a liquid ocean. Magnetic fields bent and swirled, confirming salt water beneath. Salt water, just like Earth seas. Now, think of the implications. Earth has oceans and life flourishes. Europa, Jupiter's moon, also hide an ocean. And here, Enceladus joins the list. In a solar system that once seemed barren, suddenly there are multiple places where liquid water exists. And where water flows, life might follow. We cannot see what swims beneath Enceladus ice, but the geysers tell us enough. Amino acids, methane, complex molecules. These are not random. These are the ingredients of biology. If Enceladus hosts even the simplest microbial life, it would mean life is not rare, not fragile, but a natural outcome of the universe. Life would no longer belong to Earth alone. Enceladus is small, but its message is enormous. It whispers across the cosmos, telling us that life might not need warmth from a star, that life might survive even the coldest shadows if water and chemistry are there. Think about it. For centuries, humans gazed at the stars wondering if we were alone. And now, one of the most promising answers might lie not on a distant Earth-like planet, but on a tiny icy moon orbiting Saturn. Cassini, in its daring dives, gave us the first taste. But Cassini is gone, burned into Saturn's skies. Now the question remains, who will return? What spacecraft will dive into those geysers again, sampling more, searching deeper? What probe will land, drill, or melt through the ice to explore the ocean below? Enceladus is not just science. It is a challenge, a dream, a possibility. If life exists there, it means the universe is alive with possibilities. It means that life is not unique to Earth, but a cosmic pattern, waiting to be discovered again and again. And even if Enceladus is lifeless, it still offers answers. It tells us about chemistry, about oceans, about how planets and moons evolve. It shows us the fragility and resilience of water in the cosmos. It is a story of survival written in ice. Enceladus will keep circling Saturn, locked in its icy orbit for billions of years. Its geysers will keep spraying, painting Saturn's rings, scattering snow into space. Its hidden ocean will keep stirring, warmed by Saturn's pull, protected by its icy armor. And perhaps one day, humans will arrive. Perhaps one day, astronauts will land on its shining surface, drilling into its depths, touching the water that may hold alien life. Imagine standing there, Saturn's rings stretched across the sky, geysers erupting into the void. Know you are standing on a world that may hold the universe's greatest secret. Until then, Enceladus waits. Cold, brilliant, mysterious. A tiny world with a giant story. A reminder that in the vast emptiness of space, even the smallest places can hold the most profound wonders. So the next time you look at Saturn, remember the frozen pearl that circles it. Remember Enceladus, the moon that reflects nearly all the sunlight it receives, the moon that hides an ocean beneath its shell, the moon that dares to ask, are we truly alone? The answer may be frozen in its depths,